The temporary roof over an old farmhouse makes it pretty clear there's an effort to save something here at the Dennis farm. But it takes some exploring on this 150-acre property near Hot Bottom to learn there's much more than old structures to preserve. There's a powerful story here. History that starts with the remains of an old home, the Prince Perkins homestead, an African-American man who settled here in rural Susquehanna County back in the 1790s.
In 1800, and they came in 1793, 90% of all African Americans lived in the South and they were enslaved. Only 10% were free. And of the 10% who were free, very few owned land.
The original settlers were the great-great-great-great-grandparents of Denise Dennis and Darrell Gore. This property has been in their family for more than 200 years. Their research shows they may be the only African-American family in the U.S. to own the same land that long.
We didn't realize growing up that it was such an important part of not only our heritage, but the history of African-Americans in this country.
While the remnants of this old farm help tell the history of the property, the other part of the story is that their African-American ancestors were openly accepted by the white settlers that surrounded them back in 1800.
Prince Perkins was the fiddler for the community. He played at all events, played on the 4th of July, 1800, and was paid for playing. So they were very much a part of the community.
The cemetery on this property includes 2 centuries of family members who served their country in various wars and their community in various ways.
There's a lot of people that leave this place in tears because they've never realized that African Americans were able to do such a thing in this country back in the 1700s.
I mean, what we're doing is certainly not for ourselves, but we wanted to share it.
So the Dennis family is turning this setting into a spot to celebrate the racial acceptance way back then. That includes a museum to the area's African-American history in the old farmhouse.
And above all, it brings people together at a time when we're so torn apart.
To find out how to visit or help, go to WNEP.com. The Dennis family thinks you can learn a lot from their ancestors. They certainly have. Jon Meyer, Newswatch 16, on the Pennsylvania Road in Susquehanna County.